and a difficult conversation, the right to choose how we die, death. It's a subject we often shy away from, a taboo topic in polite conversation, yet it's an inevitable part of life. Recently, the UK has seen a renewed debate about how much control people should have over their own deaths, particularly when facing terminal illnesses. This debate centers around assisted dying, a complex and emotionally charged issue with no easy answers. Assisted dying, sometimes called assisted suicide or voluntary euthanasia, refers to situations where individuals with terminal illnesses receive assistance to end their lives. This assistance can take various forms, but it always involves a medical professional. The debate rages on, with strong arguments on both sides. This essay will explore the current status of assisted dying bills in the UK, examining the arguments for and against such legislation. We will delve into the perspectives of those facing terminal illnesses, their families, and the medical community. Ultimately, we aim to shed light on this sensitive issue, encouraging thoughtful reflection on the ethics and implications of assisted dying. The law, as it stands, a patchwork of legislation. Currently, assisted dying remains illegal in most of the UK. The Suicide Act of 1961 makes it a criminal offence to assist someone in taking their own life. However, the law isn't as clear-cut as it seems. In England and Wales, recent years have seen a push to change the legislation. Labour MP Kim Leadbeater has been a vocal advocate for change, introducing a private member's bill in 2023 to legalise assisted dying for those with terminal illnesses. The bill, if passed, would permit adults of sound mind with less than 6 months to live to request assistance in ending their lives, subject to stringent safeguards. Scotland, too, has grappled with the issue. In 2023, Liberal Democrat MSP Liam MacArthur introduced a similar bill to the Scottish Parliament, aiming to legalise assisted dying under strict conditions. These proposed changes reflect a growing sentiment that individuals facing unbearable suffering at the end of life should have the autonomy to choose how and when they die. A case for compassions. Arguments in favour of assisted dying. Proponents of assisted dying often frame their arguments around compassion and individual liberty. They argue that individuals facing excruciating pain and suffering, with no hope of recovery, should have the right to end their lives with dignity. Forcing someone to endure prolonged suffering, they contend, is inhumane and robs them of their autonomy. Furthermore, advocates point to the success of assisted dying legislation in other countries. Countries like Canada, the Netherlands, and parts of the United States have legalized assisted dying, demonstrating that such laws can be implemented safely and effectively. They argue that the UK should follow suit, offering terminally ill patients a compassionate choice. The debate also touches upon the emotional and financial burden placed on families. Caring for a terminally ill loved one can be emotionally draining and financially crippling. Advocates for assisted dying argue that legalizing the practice could alleviate some of this burden, allowing families to focus on providing comfort and support in the final stages of life. Safeguards and slippery slopes, concerns and counter-arguments. Opponents raise concerns about the ethical and practical implications of legalizing assisted dying. They worry about potential abuse and coercion. Vulnerable individuals might feel pressured to end their lives. Another concern is the reliability of safeguards. Opponents question if measures would prevent abuse. They argue it's impossible to guarantee free will. The slippery slope argument is often cited. They fear it could expand to other groups. This could devalue human life and make suicide an acceptable solution to suffering. Thank you for watching our exploration of the assisted dying debate. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and perspectives on this complex issue. Remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Continue to engage, reflect, and discuss. Until next time, stay informed and compassionate.